Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more of the Die in Mordheim Deadly Challenge in Mordheim, City of the Damned. Now, some of you may have noticed, in fact I'd like to imagine most of you will notice, that there is a significant change in my microphone volume right now. It should hopefully be a lot better than in the previous video. For some obscure reason that is yet to be identified, at some point in the recent past, my computer decided to reduce my microphone volume down to 59% without telling me. And I didn't realize until I was about to upload the previous video and I went to check something at some point in the video and noticed that my commentary was barely audible. So I went into my system settings and tried a load of things and fixed the microphone volume. Now I hope it remains fixed, but you know what? Let's just play. Now that I have corrected that issue, I can hopefully, I could record anything I want, but I thought I owe it to myself to record another Mordheim volume with decent, another Mordheim episode with a decent microphone volume. Right. We have a deadly mission. One warband is around the wagon, the other is scattered. I bet we get scattered and it's marked for death. Looking at our finances, I do not think now is the time to be learning a lot of skills. Yes, we're learning one, and that means that Clara Dietmar, our stupid person, gets to sit this mission out. But that's okay, because Karlina Luden, who recently became stupid, is going to suffer the same fate. So, in we go. We got some warpstone saved up. There will be a demand coming at some point in the future, and I'd like to have a bit of a buffer built up for that. So, we can't afford to go sending everything away. So, our goal for this one is to not lose anyone.
Spotted all over the area in small groups, as if they were scattered by something. You stage your warband near your wagon, ready to take advantage of the enemy's misfortune.
Token of Sigmar. I think that means witch hunters. And it looks like we are the ones who get to start by our wagon. So that's great. When one group of them finds us, of course the whole lot will come pouring in.
A new round has started.
Okay, so we have the morale advantage, just about. Let's start with our freebie. Perception check. Because obviously we want to know where everything is. I know where we are. This is the same location where we fought those undead recently, but without that bridge there. Right. Well, we don't want you rushing out into too much danger. Oh, but look at that warpstone, look at that, that is gorgeous. That's very tempting. We've got a lot of blue points. How about we tuck you nicely in here and throw up a dodge stance. She can wait for more backup. Right. That's a big piece of warpstone. We would like to add it. Let's stay around the corner here to reduce chances of getting shot. Wait a minute. Yeah, their wagon is directly over there. They are scattered around the area. Something like one down there, one over there, one near their wagon-ish, in terms of enemy groups. If we happen to see any come into line of sight, that will mean they are very close to us. Also, let's think. 3 targets placed out of action, so that will be my leader, one of my heroines, and probably one of my henchwomen or a second heroine. Yes, I know that covers almost all eventualities, but okay, they picked up a piece. Whoever this is in the initiative order is someone we want to loot if we take them down. This may very well become a battle of the healers, in which case we might lose. Because the AI has more health and damage. Okay, Elena. We would like you to make well, we'd like you to attempt a perception check, which you managed to fail, regrettably, but that's okay. Look, we're just coming up to here, throwing up a dodge stance, and waiting out a few more enemy activations. And also, we're thinking where our smuggler could lay traps. Because if they trigger a trap we've left behind somewhere, we might hear the boom and, it'll alert us to their location. Wow, that is interesting texture gaps there. I mean, it could just be from the light reflecting off the inner... No, I think it does just stop. We're not supposed to look too closely at our signifier. The fact that our enemy is getting a lot of turns without us seeing them is somewhat reassuring. The fact they've picked up 5 pieces of warpstone, rather less so. Because that means it's probably all near their cart. Or in the places the computer has deployed them. Alright. Can we have a perception check, please? It's okay. We can live with this. The fact that she covers a good amount of ground on each race, so we're going to go to here. There. And throw in an ambush stance. Yeah, that means I can easily afford to waste a blue point on a perception check. Not so much with Lubyanka Luden, who needs to just get on up there. No sign of the enemy just yet, and that will probably remain that way for a little while. For they are slinking about in the background up to no good. Let's have a perception check, just in case we pass. We didn't. That's fine. Now, if we go out to here and throw up a parry stance, get that shield ready. And then we say, "Oh my enemies, wherefore art thou?" Well, look. Here is a very nice place to drop a black powder trap. Because they might come round the back there. They come up round the back of the buildings through here. And then if we can go this way and drop another one, say like here-ish, roughly where she's standing, basically cover the top of those stairs. And keep that dodge stance. May come in very handy. Because we could go drop one near the top of the stairs and another one near the top of the stairs in that building, but just here would cover both eventualities. Right, we want to get out here by the leader. And say, you know what, given the lack of enemies currently. You. And hope that if they do rush us, oh well, you know. And then you just need to go to here. Ooh, no enemies sighted yet. And get that shield up. Just to be a bit of a deterrent so they don't automatically rush.
A new round has started.
Oh, there's a demon. That is Nurgle, I think, with 2 stars. Sorry, with 2 skulls. Or was it with 2 skulls? Corn, actually. Well, whatever it is, it's not good. I should blatantly attempt that perception check to see if I can determine where it might be. Oh, demon, are you near us? Not yet. That's great. Let's go pick up some. Yeah. We can get both in one action. And then we want to be running these 2 pieces back to the cart as fast as our little legs can carry us. Also, bare feet on those cold flagstones is probably not good to go, you know. Well, we'll have an ambush stance just on the safe side. The fact that we didn't see the demon until very near the end of our turn or beginning means it might be down this way. And if it comes to fight us, we could be in a lot of trouble. An enemy is sighted, and it is their leader. He wasn't sighted before, which means that we've revealed him fairly recently. We might need to... Yep, that's good. I'm thinking we need to redirect this way. Is that a... No, that's part of the architecture. I don't believe anyone can climb up here. We're going to go to here then. And dodge stance. And then we'll see if this demon comes for us or our foes. Chaos Ogre! Oh, that's new. No wonder it wasn't familiar, but something tells me that's going to be the kind of thing we want to dodge and might not be able to block. The fact that we lost line of sight of it means it's probably going towards our enemy. But hey, it's deadly difficulty, so we're not allowed to... Oh, but if the Chaos Ogre takes down any of our targets, that'll mean picking up the tokens of Sigmar will be even more dangerous. I want to explore that way and see what it's doing, but I also don't want to do it with Elena Dudka. How about we go to here? That looks sort of a trap. Go to here. Okay, there's walkstone on the floor. That kinda settles it then. And then throw up a dodge stance and wait for more people to come back her up. Or rather, get in front of her. Unknown enemy, yeah, but... Oh, hello. Well, you're wanting to get in a fight, aren't you? Ambush stance, how lovely. But we can't have that now, can we? He's certainly... So if they're coming both way around this block of buildings, he came this way and the ogre went that way chasing someone. Yeah. Jekyll von Falkenberg is not one of the named victims. That's interesting. But I was correct in determining the nature of my foes. I think I need to forget that warp stone around the other side of the building until I have secured this area more effectively. Right. So this is what we do. We come here and stand in the way. Okay, yeah, warrior priest and something else fighting the chaos ogre. Warp stone on the ground, and then we absolutely have ourselves a lovely little dodge stance. And yes, this is just so that he might not go for our signifier. And might say, oh look, there's a squishy young novice who may even be on my hit list. Then we say, look, there's no enemies coming from down that way, so our main focus is up here right now. I've gone too far. And I throw up an ambush stance, just in case he manages to trigger it on his next turn. Then I say, and this is very tricky, I want a... Oh yeah, that's actually perfect. No, it's not. I miscounted. Oh well. But it's okay. We haven't taken any damage yet. That being said, in all realisticness... Sorry, in all reality, we would really like to be on the non-receiving end of some damage right about now. Oh, brutal miss. Okay, that's very unfortunate. And now we say, do we want to trigger this? I believe we do. Seriously? I mean, like, okay, but... Could go ambush shots. So what I'm trying to do is see if I can get a charge. Thing is, if I can get a charge, I'm probably going to provoke. Yep, there we go. Got him! And then I will not attack. Wait. Yeah, not attack. That's a lot of health he has. But throw up a parry stance. Okay. And then you're just going to run all the way back here as fast as you can. Ambush stance in case someone comes up behind us. And then next round, hopefully,
A new round has started.
we will make him rue the error of his ways by dogpiling on him and battering him into the ground. Okay, someone's taking damage and it's the ogre. Okay, got it. We might even get to finish that ogre off. Carlina, you have a delivery to make. There we go. Look, if we get any more from this match, that's great, but for now, we have a high priority incident over here that really needs to be dealt with. Do not... No. Right, so we want an ambush stance right here. And then it's going to be a while before we get a turn. But that ogre is going to do some massive damage. Or at least he'd better. He's taking a fair bit. It would be nice to to point an attack at him and see how many wounds he's got left at this point. Okay, yeah, that's big damage. Steiner Schmidt, no. Chaos Ogre, I don't know who he did damage to. And that would have been really helpful to know. It's also intriguing that their leader is not the one we... is not... Oh, hell! No! You bastard! You absolute shitbag! How many ambushes and stuff did you just run around there? Oh, that is broken. Right. I bet he's not even... Oh, God. Right, so we just want to disengage. And we can't. Is it for the really obvious reason? It's not for the really obvious reason. Then why can't we disengage? Cannot disengage or flee. Last stand. Joy. So she's dead. She's literally dead. There's nothing we can... Okay, he's our new high priority target. Because he's just going to take her out of action. Dodge stance, but isn't going anywhere. I don't think we're going to get to take out all of our high priority targets this time. Now, one good thing about counterattacks is that he cannot dodge or parry on his own turn. Oh, just for pain. That's okay. I mean, it's less than ideal, but it's okay. Jeremias is not a victim. By which I mean he's not a high priority victim. We could also call him Jeremy if we want. Right, Wilhelmina! I think it's in our best interest if you come round here and go boop. Helmut. Sorry man, nothing personal, but you're really doing a lot of damage to someone we highly value and would like to keep alive, so, you know, damage comes your way. About that damage, by the way. Here's some more of it. And we don't like how many blue points and red points you've got, so we'd like to alleviate of some of that burn. That's excellent. And now we're just going to smack you one. Teaches you right for not wearing armor, you twit. Call yourself a knight? Honestly. Yeah, don't worry, he's still going to do mega damage. Right. There is much healing required. This looks like a good place. Oh, that's not good. And we need to try again, unfortunately. Oh, that reminds me. I looked at the challenge rules and I couldn't see anything prohibiting the use of consumable items. So, now we want to go to... Who can we get in here to join the fight? Virtually no one. We give him a target bow and say, hey you, look, we're the warband leader, so you should seriously consider us as the target of your attacks. So if we reload, and we go for an aimed shot, we can't shoot him at all. Why not? Okay, 2. So we can afford to spend like 1 blue point. Oh god, that's low chances. Okay, man. We'll just try to shoot you instead. So this would be Otto Richter. We actually need him. Wait, he's over there? I think it is just floating damage from near the ogre. Looks like he is stunned. Alright, speaking of stunning, have a dodge. Congratulations, that was your only one. And now we are narrowing the gap. But Dorothea is going to need some healing fairly soon, which means that knight really needs to drop. Right, we have lots of fighting, all of it over here. Can we... No! We can't get up to here and charge down. Damn it all. Okay. Next round's going to be interesting then.
A new round has started.
How the hell did he get to go so fast? And I did say first instead of fast. That was kind of intentional. That is Wulfhelm Amarante. Not the person we need. Great name though, Wulfhelm. It's like Wulfhelm, but not quite. Right. Oh, that's going to make it really annoying. If the ogre takes down a target and we don't get to see the name of the body, then we won't know what to loot. And I also suspect if the ogre takes down anyone, it will eat into our score a little bit, because we need to be trying to finish off all the enemies ourselves. But hey, you know, just trying to survive a tool would be good enough for now. Right. Now, this novice here has a knife and another knife. I know it's not the most exciting combination in the world, but hey, there's this thing called damage, and we really need to be doing it to you right about now. So, you know, every little helps. Steiner is not... Okay. Okay. I'm not sure how much longer that ogre's going to hold out. I'm going to say up to 4 rounds, but I'm kind of thinking within 2 rounds we want to be down there taking part in that fight. Yes, hit that shield. You know what that means. And now the tables are turned. You're the one with less health than your attacker. Okay, fair enough, that hurts. It's not very nice, but it hurts. Right, you need to be hit. That was a miss, but let's try hitting you again. Tragic. And a dodge stance. Look, anything to keep her alive, okay? Ideally, removing him from the conflict will keep her alive, but ow, she's taken a lot of damage. And if we get to our leader's time, I think it's Hammer Time spell. Sigmar's Wrath, or whatever it's called, the Might of Sigmar. To strike this one down. Oh! Ooh! I think he's still standing. But that was a hefty wallop from the ogre there. Which we are probably going to have to go deal with at some point soon. Oh, what is that? Deny the heretic. So their enemies deal less damage and something else. I can't remember. It's been a while since I used that spell. And I think that man's got a wooden leg. Right, let's whack him. Yeah, novices can deal damage too. Maybe novices can deal damage again. They can, but apparently not enough. So, dodge stance. Let's just go for a combat focus. Then a single normal attack, because that will do enough. And then say, look, girl, you've only got one arm anyway, so let's go see what the situation is over here. Oh, look, Here's some warp stone. Can we get both? We can absolutely get both. I don't know why we'd automatically deviate towards the smallest first. But there we go. We need to absolutely be getting in here and trouncing these people. Look at that Chaos Ogre. That is magnificent. He's got spikes. He's got a body nailed to his back. It's great. Do you have anything? Look, she's got the movement points she can afford. Oh, yes, you've got something we want. Thank you. And that is helmet. He's not Schwarz, something black. Right. Schwarzhain, was it? Anyway, he's not too important, but we're just going to go to here and say, hey, you know, parry stance is great. Helps keep us alive. You are Otto Richter. You're the one whose thing we need to get. And yes, that ogre won't last much longer. So we absolutely need to get in there. So we'll have ourselves a reload, a merry little reload. It's like Christmas, but with a gun. So nothing like Christmas, really. Unless you're some kind of deranged, gun-obsessed lunatic, in which case maybe getting a gun for Christmas as a present, I don't know. But hey, we're not going to shoot him, we're saving the bullets for the people over there. And speaking about not shooting him, we have many good reasons to not shoot him. They seem to involve a hammer, and 2 daggers, and multiple attack rolls. Lovely. And also a sister who's going to be running up here going, I don't want to miss out. I mean, look. This does make her a bit of a kill-stealing scum. And Jekyll, you were not one of the victims, but you might have picked up some valuable warpstone, and yes, my goodness, so you did. Also, we need a replacement hammer. Apparently, because somebody lost one. Or had one removed from her against her will.
A new round has started.
That's Ulfhelm. He's not as important. Oh. I wonder if... obviously we can't heal the ogre, but it would be an amusing idea. Who is that other man with the shield? The other warrior priest? I didn't get... Oh, that's not Ulfhelm. That might be the one we're after then. Carolina... We would like you to attempt a perception check, because there might be some valuable warpstone lying around here that you can pick up. If they drop that ogre soon and come running around this side of the fence, we don't want to be out there exploring. So we want to stay this side of the fence and throw up a dodge stance. And then we have Esther. Kind of want to go for another perception check, to be honest. And then run down this side of the buildings. Because we could obviously cut through there. But let's not do that. Let's stay... There's a chest up there. You know, that might be worth going for, actually, to be honest. Because we don't know who they're after on our side. But Esther is a little on the delicate side at the moment, having received some minor injuries already. And there's a chest here she can totally just go and open. Oh, there's a oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Blue hammer, blue helmet. Pendant's nice. Bugman's ale is a consumable, so not quite so nice. All known fear and terror. Now we just take the pendant. It does it permanently. Anyway, right. There's someone down there. We want to be careful about that someone. He's got pistols. If we can go to here, that makes it much harder for him to get line of sight and shoot her. So there we go. Now, my enemies, reveal yourselves. Because we only know where one of our victims is. Dominicus Maul. Sounds like he uses a great big hammer. Maybe he's just called Dominic. Oh, hell. Who are you? You are one of the people we want to kill! Excellent! And you've missed twice. Man, you're in for some really nasty disappointments in a moment. Oh, that ogre. You can't take too much more of this. Maybe he's got about 70 wounds left. And you are not someone we want. Bruckner. Should have mentioned Bruckner with a umlaut over the O. Oh, well, that's interesting. However, the man with the peg leg is the easier target for now because he's very badly injured. So, Dominica's Maul is the enemy we have not yet found. Okay, maybe the ogre had a little more than 70 wounds left, but hey, he's going down soon. Oh, is there some kind of feedback damage thing going on there? I see, interesting. We are obviously very congested here, and I don't mean like the London congestion charges. Hey, let's try and do some damage here. So you feel the wrath of the heavens, and that's all we're gonna do for now. We ain't trying that again. We're grateful the miracle occurred at all. We do not attempt to pray for it once more. And speaking of once more, we want to be heading up, but there are many foes ahead, and they have many attacks, so we want to be getting in there. Lubyanka, your beauty, get in here. If you charge, you can attack again, or you can... Yeah, okay, let's do it, man. Oh god, he's really healthy. I thought he was much more injured than that. And we lose a point for going into the spell, of course. Well, defensive stance, and pray for backup. Do we charge? No, because she's going to be... You know what we do, though? Can we have you as well? We can have you as well. So where do we want to be fighting? Him there or there over there? Over here, absolutely. Can we charge? Oh hell! Take out the ogre. Well, that failed. Let's keep trying. Because the glory and the greed, apparently. And then we'll say, you absolutely need to get mashed. Parry stance would be good, but there are a lot of enemies, so a sign of Sigmar would be slightly better. Also, we need to bundle in here now. Oh, there's 4 of them, lovely. Please tell me that you with the flail there are Mr. Important Guy. We need to... Dominica's Maul. Yes, Otto, fail that attack. Please fail another one. Oh, hey! Yep, dodge stance. Not going to complain. Hey, Molly. The time is coming. See that man with the guns? Yeah, him. You know what to do. Nice. And a reload. And then I think you're done. Yep. Man with guns went around. Woman without guns has a hammer. Hammer says you get charged. Because that way she gets some attacks in. She's also going to have some support in a few moments, so for now, offense is what we're focusing on. This may cost us dearly. we're not going to see a lot of damage here. But we're putting a fair bit of pressure on him, because we're sending the big hammers down to the end of the row where all the enemies are.
A new round has started.
He's recovering, he's coming around. Okay, yeah, she's tough, that's good. We can live with that. And if we can tie them all down in combat, and if we can tough it out with our leader casting the healing circle, we should be able to work out who we need to beat up. Speaking of beating up, Carlina, if we send you in there, it has to be against him. Oh, you beauty. Because otherwise, we run the risk of getting beaten up by two of those. I mean, it's still a risk we run, to be honest. And he is, you know, one of our #1 targets. Get that dodge stance up, absolutely. There is an enemy we have not yet located. Horrifically, there he is. Yes, come in and fight. Who are you? You are not someone we care about very much. Okay. We have stairs. And we shall descend them. Do we have a working door? Sadly, we do not. However, what we do have here do we get in and fight? If we run in and attack that flagellant, no, it's too risky. I was thinking we go in there, we heal up with the leader, but no. She would get battered pretty quick. You know, the healing would come before the being hit, and then she'd get hit afterwards. Right. Hey, you know what? Yeah, you're like someone who needs to go down. Let's even try one more time. Okay. He just Tina Turnered that. It was Tina Turner, or was it Gloria Gaynor who sang I Will Survive? I can't remember. This advancement may have been foolish. Jeremiah Brockner, you are not some... Yeah, okay, yeah, hit her, that's fine, man. I'm really happy you didn't hit the other one. So, cool, yeah, totally fine. But his placement now makes it a lot harder for us to get to the people we need to. Which means he's going to have to drop, which means the enemy is likely... Okay, he's up in that building. Which means we're probably not getting him, he's probably even stuck. Steiner Schmidt, you are, I think, also on our hit list. But you've just ended your turn, so that's perfect. Can we get through this gap here and come round? No, we can't, can we? So we have to take the fact that we went all the way down there and go, oh well, no backtracking allowed. But we have this ridiculously huge blue circle, and we can charge in here and smack a guy with a mace. And removing those all alone checks is very important. Also, we got a dodge stance, and we totally should use that right about now. Okay. Otto, you're important. Ulfhelm, look, mate. Just go down, please. You'll make it easier for all of us. Right, so we got Otto, Richter, and Ulf Reimholm pretty much locked down. So we want a combat focus. We want a righteous fury. That's a shame. And a defensive stance. And that cage is totally freaking out there. Right. If I can get her out round the side there, that would be great. But for now, it's not really worth it. The same goes for the healing. So we're just hammering. Oh, that's perfect. If only she could disengage. But Anya von Grenstadt does not back down from a fight, even when the fight has stopped happening. She's just going to totally lay into the man until he's not even conscious. There, look at that battering he just received. That was magnificent. That was the might of Sigmar, infusing her hammer hand with great righteous might, as she smote down upon him again and again, and we've got a gun. You are not the only... Oh, hey, yeah, just shoot him, man. He's got loads of health left. And we reload, and we'll walk a little closer, and end our turn. Right, Otto recovers. He was stunned, so he smacks a shield. Awesome. Yeah, we totally need to deal 172 more points, 150 now, of damage to him, to take him out of the fight. Speaking of people being taken out of the fight, we should try and do some more of that right about now. Excellent. Ulf, you have something very important to us. We will take that now.
Objective completed. Objectives updated.
And then we need to get Dorothea into the heart of the fight, which basically means getting her out of the way sometime soon. So, we'll just stand here. Oh, hey, you know what? If we get you, we absolutely could. You could probably benefit from that. Isn't that nice? You know what? We could even do it again for you. Lovely. Now, hopefully, some of you will be... Oh, please tell me she's not engaged. She looks very engaged. Her foot's right inside his red circle. We will find out very soon. You are a problem, sir. I wish you weren't. But there it is. You know, there's no denying it.
A new round has started.
Steiner Schmidt, you're not that important, but I can't target the other one, apparently. And I should totally try for that free perception check, but I'm not allowed to do that in a fight, so I don't get to check if there's anyone in that building. Look, I gotta take the ogre out, okay? If I achieve nothing else this fight, I can at least say I finished off one very badly injured ogre who shouldn't really... Right, can I get it out? No, I can't. I'm locked in. I tried, but I couldn't get close enough to my leader. Should be still close enough anyway. Right. Oh, disengage here. Interesting. That's very nice of him to miss with that attack. I'm not going to complain. Edelwulf Schleicher. Right. Can we, like, totally... Yes! Yes, we can. Excellent. But before we leave, you are Otto Richter. You're important to us. I don't think I should try again. I think what I should do is run around here to be near my leader and benefit from the healing spell. That will be coming our way very soon. And in fact, do you want to... Yeah, I'll totally get in there and try and smack him one. Excellent. That worked out rather nicely, I'd say. And I need to free up our auger to try and find that last enemy. which means this flagellant has to go down. Oh yeah, you taunt Agatha Luden. She's one of our tougher sisters. She can take it. She's had worse. Allegedly. In theory. Maybe. Come on! Stop fighting us and drop that warp stone. We'll pick it up and bury it under the cathedral. It won't become all corrupt and tainted and chaotic or anything. Honest! And that means Dorothea Dietmar isn't fighting him. She's walking round to fight the... Oh, and she can't fit through that gap. Okay, good to know. Well, if we just keep hitting all of them, right, because that might affect morale a little bit if we start getting critical hits and wearing them down. It's not the greatest theory in the world, but hey. Right. Totally going for a combat focus. And totally going for Righteous Fury on Otto to try and reduce his ability to attack us by taking away points. And what do points mean? Prizes! Look, I don't think it was going to stack, but I thought I might as well throw it in there instead of a normal attack, even though it had the 20% miss chance, which is lovely, I know. Right, let's totally say, healing or hurting? This man needs to drop, and he needs to drop right now. And overall... our wounded sisters are generally out of danger at the moment, apart from our signifier right there, so we need to pound this guy. If he'd slogged her with the hammer for about 50 points of damage, 40 points of healing wouldn't have been very helpful. And can we drop him? No. Sadly we cannot. Which is a real shame, actually. There we go. And what's he going to do? I mean, you'd think he'd make an all-alone check, which he passes, and then he absolutely goes for... That's more than 50. I was trying to keep her alive, and now I'm upset. I don't like being upset. It leads to bad feelings. Like that bullet miss. I was going to say, like the bad feeling he was about to get when that bullet went into his body, but hey, not happening. Can we get through it? No, we cannot. Okay, so we need to go this way and say, you're getting smacked, mate. You really are. I was really hoping to get through this one without another casualty. Bit of a pisser. If she dies, I won't miss her, to be honest. She's behaved pretty poorly for the warband. But then we'd have to be training up yet another replacement who'd be in an even worse situation of being even more behind the curve. So it's better to just keep on beating these enemies down and hoping we can survive this horrific situation.
A new round has started.
But yeah, I would have had to try for 2 healing spells, which would have been a high chance of Sigmar's wrath and wouldn't have helped very much in the current situation. 1 spell I don't think would have kept her in action. So it is regrettably what it is. Yeah, we take some damage. But yeah, that was absolutely... I wasn't aware of... Well, I can't say I wasn't aware of quite how badly injured she was. I wasn't aware of the horrific damage output that he could deliver to us. And yeah, I think if we knock out another one of them, we're not going to knock out 2 more unless we can pinpoint the exact location of Dominicus Mall. I think we've just pinpointed the exact location of Dominicus Mall. And if we then need to endure the damage that they're all putting out on us, and we'd need them to not break when we take out that other henchman of theirs. So that's a lot of ifs. I'm saying overall, probably not going to happen, you know? But I should also just not make counterattacks against this warrior priest now. Because he is honestly vastly increasing their chances of passing route checks. Mate, she doesn't want to disengage. The walls behind her make it very hard for her to disengage. She wants to twat you big time. Taunting is not going to help very much. That being said, though, why can't we disengage? Is it the scenery? Oh, okay, no, she's not backing out. Okay, in that case, just dodge sunset. Right, you. You got something we want. We can't... Yeah, we can't get out of this fight, so whack him. The enemy are now definitely in break territory. Oh! Right! Wrong body. That's what we need.
Objective completed. Objectives updated.
And then if we run in the middle here and do a nice big healing circle, that flatulent is preventing us from getting to our objective. Oh! That's a serious problem, obviously. That is not what we wanted at all. And something fell over. I found it. It's okay. Alright, lady. Let's see if we can get line of sight through that window. We can, you say? Excellent. Let's absolutely do that then. Yes, there he is. And we'll reload. And end our turn. And try and work out if we can get to him at all. We disengage. No. Then we should defend. Can we? Yes, we can. It's really expensive, but we absolutely should. And then we start running. Yeah, totally shoot her. It's fine. She's coming to get you, man. As best she can. I mean, it's not ideal. But if they miraculously pass their route check, that's great. Can we, we can't run away. Damn it. And we stop and leave it at that. Can we... No, we can't. Oh, we can, because he's unconscious. Yes! Run. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't get me on the gingerbread man with a knife. And the gingerbread man with a knife says, you get attacked, mate. This might just be the miracle we need to turn this around. Probably won't be. Yes! Now we need to not kill any of them. Oh, that's a big-ass two-handed sword. That is not fair, mate. That is so unfair. We're going to have to try and kill you for that. You know that, right? It won't be very easy. But if we can, we absolutely should. Do not strike back. Turn the other cheek, sister. Mate, you're just asking for it, but no. We have a better target to deal with. And by better, I mean one boss lady says we need to beat up. No, we do not hit back. We keep them alive. We keep their morale going. We let them think they got a chance. We pray they do not ask why we are no longer attacking. I think they've got a pretty good idea. They know what the objectives of this mission they are. They're like, hang on. There's 3 of us who are nearly dead, but they aren't hitting. Why not? Okay. We're not backing out of this one, so there we go. Do we try it? I think we do. Once, and once only. 38% is really high. So then we stop, and we say, can we get round there? I think we need to try, because I don't think she can get out. Okay. You know what is better than a shot? An aimed shot. Not ideal, but we get a reload. And we end our turn. Can we disengage? No. So we defend. And then, lady, you gotta start running. I mean, like, top speed, you know? Because you got a friend around there who needs your help.
A new round has started.
Speaking of which, we keep defending. That miss was golden. Let's have plenty more of those this round. That'd be nice, you know, really nice. Hey, can we hit him? Oh god, he's got loads of health. I mean, that's great. Means he's not going to do a lot of damage to us when he gets up, especially as he's only a henchman. And he will be doing that right around now, I believe. Like, one of the next 3 or 4 activations. We do not strike back. We've already established this. We are attempting to go for the objective here. Hard though that might be for the AI to fathom. I mean, they practically ignore any objective that's not marked with death. And really, we need a heroine in there rather than a... I must say though, I do like that warrior priest class. I like the way it plays. It feels different enough to the Sisters of Sigmar, but still feels like a Sigmar worshipper, so that's great. It would be very nice if we were able to max out reputation with a faction and actually gain access to those in our Sisters Warband. Because it does feel very thematic, and I'm so glad that dodge roll succeeded. Speaking of which, can we get all 3 in here? I don't think we can, but we should absolutely try. I mean, here comes the brutal heavy hand of Anya once again, battering an opponent into submission. I mean, what can I say? She's an angry woman who wants to do damage. Let's take that aimed shot. If we could hit, that'd be beautiful, and we did. And a reload. Lovely. And we end our turn. Shield up. I think we might just pull this one out. Pull this one off, pull through, you know the thing. Can we get in? We can, just maybe a tiny little bit. Yeah! And again, please, once more, with feeling. And then if you could go pick up his thing, that'd be perfect. You can, you say? You've got blue points left, you say? Pick it up then. Yep, forget the hammer. There we go.
Objective complete.
I mean, okay, if we can still pick up that hammer somehow, that's excellent. But for now, just go stand here. And now
a new round has started.
we go for any kills we absolutely can. The more damage we can do before they get a turn, the better. You get hit as well, mate. Don't worry. We're equal opportunity religious nutters. There was a hammer here. Are you... You're full up. You've got a hammer already? That's all we need. Okay, good. Get a charge in here? That'd be excellent. We don't need one. Hit him with a hammer. Oh, 2 daggers. Lovely. I didn't have points left to loot his body. Oh well, we did quite well. We took them all out of action? That can't be right. There was like 1 or 2 still standing. I'm sure of it. Anyway, we came out of that one pretty good. I mean, the one casualty we took is very unfortunate. Yes, Jeremiah Spruckner was very nasty. But hey.
Strength in steel wins a fight, but it is your strength of spirit that wins battles.
Fingers crossed we don't have another death, and we did well enough there to consider making a donation to a faction yet again. I should be quite proud of how that one turned out. That was really good. Agatha, I'm thinking strength, or maybe agility actually at this point, and intelligence. Lubyanka, she's doing alright. Get her another point of toughness, she needs it.
Nice progress.
Good all-round points to have fun with. We can do that.
Outstanding.
Dorothea, you're doing magnificently, but you need more leadership, especially as a backup heroine in case the leader goes down. Also, we want to try and rush for the weapon skill 15 on her. Right, Esther did okay.
Remarkable.
Also did well.
Fantastic.
Now for Molly, I think I'm going to have to study skills before deciding exactly where to spend her points. So some of those points might not get spent until the near-death experience. Hey, that's great. She lives. Nothing permanent. Gets a bonus experience point as well. Good for us.
Remarkable.
And I think she needs a point of toughness and accuracy. Alright. Nearly at rank 6 warband. So hey. You know what, if I do get this warband to rank 10, they're not going to have a high ranking on the leaderboards, but I'll be able to say I did it. I completed the challenge. Yeah. Alright, so obviously we have bills to pay. Lots and lots of... I almost accidentally clicked on that red button there. That should never be done. You need the leadership and both points of weapon skill. These remaining 2 points I will decide after I've looked at skills, and I'll do that in between videos, I think. Or will I don't know. Hang on. I shouldn't be looking at skills now anyway. Really. You are wounded. You'll take a few days to recover. And we're putting this here and that there. And then this last point, I'll decide that after you've recovered so I can look at the skills available to you. Right, she survives. I don't know. I need to... Okay, point and weapon skill. I could prop one into each of these. But I should really be looking at skills and saying, like, hey, what's a good intelligence skill that might need 8 or 9 intelligence, you know? And can't go to a 15, so 12s, even so 12 intelligence might be good. She's damn good on alertness checks anyway. but are there any good alertness skills that she should absolutely be investing in? Okay. That I'll have to look into, I think. Right. These, I think, I definitely need to look at skills again. You get paid. You're a mere henchman, so it doesn't matter. As long as your stats are all, like, over 6, you can get most of the skills you need. That being said, Web of Steel requires a, we don't know, not enough gold to train, so she probably qualifies. Right, bit of intelligence, and strength or toughness. Kind of want to go toughness, I think. But I'll hold off on that. Your training, that's grand. You're getting paid. You need to be a tough old girl because you don't even get a shield. And I want to say intelligence for the resistances. And then you lost a hammer. Have a blue one. Really, we don't want to give you a blue hammer. We want to give the blue hammer to someone more capable of using a blue hammer. So you get a white hammer instead. And then... ooh. Tricky. Go away. There we go. Now she gets paid. I'm going to actually put a point into leadership. And then say... what would the agility give her? Melee resistance, dodge chance. I mean, getting that dodge up would be good. Strength and toughness would also be good. And you get paid. Absolutely, yes. And actually, looking at these stats, toughness 7, strength 5. What injuries has she got that affect these? None. I think she needs another point in strength, to be honest, to go with that toughness. She's clearly going a bit more frontline with that shield instead of the 2 daggers. So in that case, a little more leadership would be good. And say weapon skill actually. We can put a point in accuracy as well. That's great. There we go. Okay, so we'll end the day. But before we do, that's 117. We can afford to send 30 or 40 off to a faction. And we have a faction who would really appreciate 30 or 40. Let's go, yeah. What's that? That is 29. If we go 36, yeah, that'll do. Faction reputation is improving with Sigmar's Haven. We get to rank 2, we will have a skill discount on training toughness skills, which we will greatly appreciate, and is actually one of the reasons why I probably shouldn't be training too many toughness skills at the moment anyway. Right. So yeah, there's no restrictions on using consumable items, that's great. Then we'll have to start struggling up through the Brighandsburg reputation rise as well. Okay, well, that ends the day. Clara Dietmar has learned Strong Blow. Excellent. And Elena Dutka is receiving treatment for her near-death experience and will be a bloody long time till she gets better. We've also been paid. That's great. Is there a deadly mission? There is not. And I should stop here before I go another day and hurt my score even further. Alright, well, I'll take a look at skills and stat points in between episodes. And then at the beginning of the next episode, I'll have some thoughts on how I want to spend them. But for now, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I do hope you've all been able to hear me throughout this episode. I'm going to say bye-bye for now, though, and cheerio, everyone.